sonata for violin and piano. She was an Italian composer, last century, and a real kind of pioneer of women in the arts and big advocate for that. And of course, you know, it's very fitting that we're doing it today as well. As a female composer, there were instances of certain orchestras in Italy threatening to go on strike when told that they had to play a piece by a female composer. But she nonetheless had a very successful career. She was the first female composer to have works performed at La Scala in Milan, the Metropolitan Opera in New York, and among other venues in Europe. And so she did actually really well for herself, and unfortunately not many people know about her, at least outside of Italy. So these past few concerts, I mean, the piece is so beautiful, and we're hoping that bringing Giulietta here to light a little bit will mean that people will go and look her up and be a bit interested in the things that she put out there. But yeah, so she was a very cool person, and I guess in a way this concert is dedicated to her. And then after that, I will be playing the Red Violin Caprices by Italiano, who is not Italian culturally, but he is of Italian heritage. It is a virtuosic work that was initially composed for the movie The Red Violin, and I believe that the plot is something about a violin that is somewhat cursed and gets passed along through generations and across history, and it's called a red violin because it's stained with the blood of all of the tragedies that it causes. So it's a bit of a gruesome story, but the piece itself has become more and more standard repertoire, virtuosic repertoire for the violin.